What's going on, muscle monsters? Align Gonzalez here, and today I want to talk about toning. All right, I hear it all the time at the gym. I just want to tone up. I just want to get toned. What exercises can I do to tone up my arms? What exercises can I do to tone up my legs? And so on and so forth. And the reason that people believe that there's a way to quote unquote tone up specific muscle groups is because we've been led to believe that certain exercises will build muscle and burn fat at the same time. We've been led to believe that we can shape specific muscles and things of that nature, and it's just not the case. All right, so let's talk about what being toned really is. All you're really seeing when you see someone who is quote unquote toned is someone with some muscular development and a low body fat percentage, or perhaps low body fat in specific areas. Right? So you might see somebody who has been training for a while. They built some muscle on their arms and they don't hold much fat in their arms, or they gotten pretty lean and so their arms are defined, and we might define that as being toned. But all that really is muscular development, low body fat. Okay? And so we've been led to believe that certain exercises will burn fat in certain areas. Right? So we think that we can do a few kickbacks and we'll burn fat in our glutes, right? And we will quote unquote tone it up. And that's just not the case. All right? Here's what you have to understand. Number one, spot reduction is not real. We cannot determine or dictate where our body burns fat from. We can only continue to diet and watch where our body burns the fat from. Eventually, it will get to that trouble area. Sometimes it might take longer than others, but ultimately the only thing we can do is remain in that caloric deficit, continue to burn fat, and hope that we eventually get leaner in specific areas, which we will. It's just a matter of how patient you have to be. All right. Number two, what you have to understand is that we can't actually determine the shape that a muscle takes, right? We are able to grow a muscle, we're able to maintain a muscle, and sometimes we could even lose muscle. All right, that's it. We can't actually shape it. So what you have to focus on is just building the muscle. Once you build that muscle, you may not look toned because you just might not be lean enough. But if that muscle mass is there, right, and you're lean enough, that's how you achieve the quote unquote toned appearance, right? It's not by certain exercises that give a certain shape to a muscle. You're basically just building that muscle, and your genetics will dictate what shape that muscle takes. We can't change that by hitting certain muscles from different angles. Just doesn't work that way. That muscle is that muscle, and it can grow or it can maintain, or in some cases we can just lose the muscle in general. But for the purpose of this video, we're talking about building the muscle, okay? We can't determine the shape that our triceps take. That's determined by our genetics. All we can do is build that tricep, right? Just like you can't bring up specific areas of the chest by hitting different angles, we can just build the chest muscles, and however they grow, that's how they're gonna grow, okay? So, toning, I think, is a real term, but I think we're misunderstanding what it actually is, okay? It's not doing exercises in specific areas that are going to burn the fat in that area and make it look quote unquote toned up. It's not us shaping specific muscles to look a certain way. All it really is us building a muscle, or muscles in general, and not carrying much body fat in that area or as a whole, right? So you're basically just, you've got muscle, you're lean, that equals being toned. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just a quick video. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, click the like button below. Subscribe for more videos. If you haven't already, grab 21 Day Fast Abs. Download link below. Go there, put your name and your email address. You'll get instant access, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.